Hello. Now, look at this ground over here. This is where all my alliums are going to go this year. Garlic, shallots, leeks and onions. And the onions, garlic and shallots have arrived, so I'll be planting those over the next few days. Now, upon first inspection, this ground might look fairly level, but it's not really. For example, when you look down here, you can see that there's a ridge, and any garlic or whatever it is that's growing behind that ridge will be slightly shaded and might grow slightly differently because of that. To achieve absolute uniformity in growth, I'm going to finish levelling this ground off, and I should say, of course, that it's been very well dug over 4 times already before this point, but I'll now finish levelling it off and I'll be back to you in probably 10 minutes. I'll show you what that soil looks like in just a second, but after 10 minutes of layering it, I'm a bit knackered, so I thought I'll show you. This is, if you've never grown garlic before, this is what you do first. They tend to come like this, as a whole garlic bulb, and you cut. What I've done is I've rubbed away some of the paper so that I can see very clearly the outlines of the cloves, and then you very gently cut a line between 2 of the cloves, and then you should be able to break them apart fairly easily, and you'll see that that one there has a slight damage on one side where I've made the cut, but that will be absolutely fine. And you just go through breaking them all apart very gently until you've got all the different cloves separated. So what about that? For about $1.99, I think it was $1.99, I have 38 garlic cloves in there. So that's 38 garlic bulbs I could end up with this year if I decide to plant all of them. I might actually give some of them away, but there we are. But 38 garlic bulbs for $1.99 is not bad. That is the area I was just levelling it off. It's still got quite a lot of stones in it. It's not ideal, but that's the amount of work I'm prepared to do on it, let's put it that way, and that will be fine. In my experience, alliums are not particularly affected by stones or anything like that. Now, you want to be planting it with this end showing out of the ground. So I bury it just like that. And with that, could be a little bit deeper, doesn't matter too much. Again, I'm not too bothered about the fact that it's surrounded by stony soil. So there we have it. 3 rows of garlic. All 38 of those cloves were planted. You can see where my feet have been. I planted them about 3 to 4 inches apart. That's 7.5 to 10 centimetres roughly, in rows which were 8 inches apart roughly. That's about 20 centimetres. You can probably just see that I don't particularly plant them in straight rows. Some people do. If you want to do that, you can hang on just a second. You can put a stick at each end, at either end of each row, and twirl some string or twine round each stick, tighten the string, and then move it so that you get that straight, and you do that obviously prior to planting. Personally, I think that's a bit of a faff, but some people do it. I don't mind having rows which are not entirely straight. Doesn't bother me. We'll get 38 good garlic bulbs out of that this year, as I said, and last year I think we grew 30 and we harvested them in July and we're still eating them, so that's fine. The garden report Tumblr is in the thing down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you could subscribe, that'd be great, and I'll be back with another vlog tomorrow. Cheers for watching. Bye. Oh, time for a cup of tea now.